You saw on me like that was season. This my season. Whatever storm that was in my way, I promise you it wasn't easy. Took some patience and grieving. I was believing when no one believed.
So here we go, another huge fight, and let us focus on this outstanding striker. A lot of people felt like he could have gone the professional boxing realm. Your thoughts on him coming in here tonight?
Yeah, very few boxers of this caliber have this amount of success inside the octagon, because the reality is this: he fights in a boxing stance. His legs are pretty wide. He does a good job of rolling his shoulders, but he also is able to stay upright. It's very rare that a guy possesses this skill set and can defend the takedown. He's a tremendous boxer. He's developed the takedown defense. When he's at his best, he is standing with his feet apart, popping the jab, and using everything behind that jab.
You are absolutely right, and he has found that striking flow state pretty early throughout his UFC career. Game to slow down for him a little bit defensively, seeing things well. We'll see how he handles this matchup tonight. It's always exciting when you have such a high-level Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner. This man has been a master of the submission in the UFC, and even though a lot of people know what's coming, more often than not, they're unable to stop.
Because the knowledge of the Jiu-Jitsu game is truly something that it's hard to replicate when a guy is as good as he is. I mean, he will jump for a triangle. He will jump for an armbar. And as you slam him to the ground, he starts to understand, okay, I'm right where I need you right now. This is when the game starts for him. If he doesn't secure that submission, he gets you where he needs you to be in order to start to really make you drown. It's like going in deep water and getting pulled down over and over again, because every time you think, if I do this, it'll make it better, it just makes it worse.
And best of luck trying to find a training partner to simulate this guy in the gym.
It can't happen, and it won't happen.
All right, now let's get to the tail of the tape for this featherweight tilt. We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Kattar. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Bryce, the Nasty Mitchell.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one. All right, round getting underway here, and let us see what Calvin Kattar has to offer the opposition. You know about the jab, you know about the striking credentials, and largely his strategy in this fight is rooted in that. Touching him, not necessarily going for the kill shot, moving the feet, lateral movement, distance management. All of those are strengths and traits of the striking game of Calvin Kattar, and figure to be advantages for him in this particular matchup.
And that was a solid kick. Oh, look at that right hand there.
Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this.
It's a masterclass, John. It's a masterclass in mixing up the target, mixing up the strikes, and ending your combinations with the kick.
Straight right hand now, just misses.
Nice.
3 minutes in our opening round. Nice short uppercut in the clinch by Calvin Kattar. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Quick jab.
More, I need more.
Straight right, he misses. Kattar's now cut above the eye from that strike. That bears watching as this fight continues.
Jeez, you can hear that.
It's okay, keep going.
Oh, nice body shot. He's got great kicks also. He needs to be throwing more kicks in this fight. He hasn't thrown many at all.
Let's go. Oh, straight to the body by Kattar. Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there.
Oh, left hook.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
What a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Big right hand. What a start. Heading back to the corner now. Kattar's got a nasty cut above the eye. Cutman has his work to do here in advance of round 5.
I need you to be first. Let's get that head movement and start popping that jab.
Well, if you like blood, maybe this is the fight for you because blood has really become a factor, and it's a cut that appears to be right above his eye.
That's one of the worst spots for you to get a cut because then the blood starts to come down and it goes into the eye. It's difficult already to see, but when you got one of the best mixed martial artists in the world targeting it, it becomes impossible.
They call that the trickle-down effect.
That's what that is?
That's right. Second round here. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Well, hard to imagine we would get this late in the fight and have the BJJ practitioner not attempt a single takedown. What gives?
I have no idea. He's not even tried to get this fight to the ground. I don't know what's happening, or maybe something happened earlier in the fight that's deterred him from fighting the fight that we have come to expect from this guy. I mean, I cannot believe what we are watching.
All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
And there's that jab. Great huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Still plenty of time to go here, round 2. Back and forth we go. Oh, he smells blood in the water. Got to start looking for the finish here.
Hands high.
Left hand.
Oh, my goodness!
Man, has his chin been tested early. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round 1. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket. Kattar's got a pretty deep bruise now starting to appear on the right side of his body. His opponent has done a lot of work in that region tonight. Well, eventually you know he's going to turn this defense into offense, but he's certainly doing a nice job on the defensive end thus far.
They talk about the feeling out process. He's getting his opponent's timing. Now he's blocking everything. Expect counter as we go forward.
Man, how good is his right hook counter?
Those are big strikes.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
Big punches.
Now the transition to the judo throw right into side control where he will have no shortage of options. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you. You can attack guillotine, If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions. Big ground and pound.
Calvin Kattar getting touched here. Saved by the bell. There is the final horn. He was getting grounded. He was getting pounded just at the end of the round. So you see, he's taking some of this time here to get back to his feet. Only 60 seconds on the clock between rounds. We will see if this young man can recover. All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. Your good friend Mark Coleman, the godfather of the ground and pound, would be proud.
He'd be very proud. He'd be very proud with the way that he showed his ability to use his ground and pound. He didn't waste any action. He did everything he needed to do. He was able to posture. He was able to control risk. He did everything perfectly in his approach in that ground and pound sequence.
Third round underway.
Clean punch.
His opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety Birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
Slips that left hand. All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent's recovered. Now he's got to deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time.
Watch for him to set up that hook again now. Both guys appeared to land there. Kick to the body by Kattar. Well, so we predicted he'd go back to that hook, and he did. This time the opponent was ready. And there it is, the fighter lands yet another hook. Oh, just missed with a hook. Could be the beginning of the end here. Oh, big left hook there. Under 3 minutes now to go in round 3. So the blood really starting to flow every time that area gets targeted.
Another one!
Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. Well, he's certainly keeping busy, DC, connecting with most of the punches he's thrown.
I mean, punches in bunches. He's doing a great job.
Mitchell's hook shot is blocked. Saw that coming from a mile away.
Shots that if you take one of them, if you end the night, that one may be right on the spot. That jab hurt him.
Well, that overhand big weapon for him throughout his career. It's been there all night. Look for him to go back to it here. Well, no denying.
What a fight. Both of these guys are trying to finish.
Big right hand there.
Nice strike. Oh, he's wobbling now.
And back to his feet. Oh, big knee to the body. That'll soften him up. Final 30 seconds of this third round. Oh, huge overhand there. Final seconds. Oh, saved by the bell. That's the end of the round, and thankfully for him, it came at the right time. He got knocked down just before the horn. We'll see if his corner can keep him in the fight. Just 60 seconds with which to recover here before the next round. All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's a replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage it.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Oh, he landed another great shot to the body there, really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight. Back to his feet. What an absolute freak of a knockout here tonight. That's a 3-check knockout, right? Show money, win money, bonus money.
Absolutely, J.A. There's nothing more exciting than a knockout in sports. You don't see it anywhere but mixed martial arts. This young man will celebrate this deep into the night as he should.
We go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 37 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Bryce the Nasty Mitchell.
Well, he's smiling ear to ear, and why not after a knockout like that? I need to take it to the after party tonight.
I mean, this is what dreams are made of. You dream of the knockout like this, and then the party after, where you and all your coaches get to celebrate the great handiwork.